My name is Steve MacMartin and I am the lead writer on Consortium. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what we did differently with story and characters. The following highlights a conversation choice you were able to make and how new gameplay and events open up because of it.
What? You just say, "Tell me more," and I'm supposed to jump? If you want to know more about him, search for Kirill Angelov in any of the ship information consoles. That's K-I-R-I-L. Or go and talk to the K. We just met 2 hours ago. You know what? You're acting a little lopsided. Maybe you should go and see Rook 13 in the med bay. I'll tell him you may be coming. It's your choice.
No, Bishop. Alana was telling me you were acting strange earlier. Said you seemed a little mixed up. If you'll just step over here and lay down, I'll run a full body scan, just to be sure.
Well, don't be afraid, Bishop. It's perfectly harmless.
This will just take a few seconds.
That particular story thread continues even further into the game, but notice how it all began because I decided to ask Rook 25 a question or two that she found odd. The idea behind this form of narrative is to give you the chance to roleplay as yourself, and to just have fun traversing a mind-bending, multi-dimensional storyline. In Consortium, you can approach characters and talk to them without being restricted by a predetermined personality, and follow story threads and dialogue choices that feel natural.
Hi, my name is Bob Edwards and I'm one of the writers on Consortium. One of the things that we wanted to do when approaching Consortium was that we didn't want to make characters, we wanted to make people. We really wanted the crew of Zenwell and others that you interact with to be as fun and lifelike to talk to as possible.
Yeah, okay Mum, look, we need to say goodbye now. No, don't tell me to shut my mouth, it's not nice. No, Mum, you need to rest. Yes, rest is good. We'll talk later tonight, or when you're feeling better. Yeah. Goodbye, Mum. Sorry about that, V. Welcome to the nerve centre of everything Zenlial. You see all those buttons and switches all over the place? I actually know what they do, every one of them. How's that for impressive?
We wanted people who went around their lives on Zenwell, who had jobs to do, hobbies, and were completely unaffected by you, but also affected by you as well. It was really important for us to create that interactive feeling that you're in a living and breathing world, and that your dialogue choices and actions have a major impact on what's happening around you.
Sir?
Yeah, like I said, it's all right, 19. It must be a glitch or something's gone and broken on her. The King's looking into it. We'll find Angelos.
I see. Well, if there's anything else I can do to help, you'll let me know?
Of course I will.
Thank you, sir. Well, hello there, handsome.
If you cause someone to dislike you, there's a pretty good chance that down the road they're not going to want to come help you. Pissing off the Bulgarian with a lot of guns pointed at you is going to make a pretty big difference to the overall plot of the game. But if you make him like you, then you can avoid conflict with him altogether. Or maybe even have him come visit the ship if you make the right choices. Listening and learning about the world are crucial if you want to play the game without ever raising your weapon. But that isn't the only way to do it. Nor is it the right way to do it. We also wanted to give players a chance to be a real jerk to everyone and see how the story plays out.
Excuse me? I didn't hear that right. I think you just called me pathetic for loving my mum. I don't know what sort of spiky animal crawled up and died inside of you, B. But you better drop this attitude you're flaring at me, or you can get the hell out of my cockpit.
No choice is designed to be right or wrong. If you want to shoot everything up, make people hate you, and use brute force, well, that's a realistic, logical, and viable way to play it. It's a matter of choice.
Hi, my name is Deanne McKay, and I'm also one of the writers on Consortium. I'd like to talk to you today about finding the right voice for creating realistic characters. As we've mentioned throughout our Kickstarter campaign, one of the things which we feel sets us apart from other games is how we approach our NPCs. This has included an intense attention to detail while we create our characters, and a labor of love in finding the right actors to bring them to life. One of the most exciting things about our NPCs is how different they all are from each other. We have achieved this by crafting in-depth backstories for each and every one of them, accentuating their individuality and their unique personalities.
You're right, sir. You're totally right. Bishop 8 never even talked to me. He just, he looked at me funny and called me a name I will not repeat. So this is sort of new for me. Thanks.
While some of them might be a little bit eccentric, they are all firmly grounded in reality and will feel as familiar to the player as people they might meet in real life. Our intent has always been for the player to feel as though they can relate to those crew members aboard Zenlil. And we couldn't be more proud of the actors we've chosen to voice them so far. Giving our NPCs real human quirks and identities has allowed our actors to really get inside the heads of the characters they're portraying. Combined with the players' extensive conversational choices, we feel this brings the immersion level of Consortium to new heights.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and doubly, thanks for backing us. Your support means everything, and we're going to give to you an experience unlike anything you've ever seen before.
I entered Harvard University at the age of 14. Pawn 24 went to Stanford and Pawn 51 to ANU when they were 15. Pawn 12 had his bar mitzvah while attending Cambridge. Need I go on? Most of us weren't trained for this, Bishop. We were born for it.